For those of you that know nothing about Forex trading, I'm just going to give you a little wander around a Monday morning with what I do and some real basics of what this stuff is. And I'm going to use really simple terminology. So, what I'm going to state to begin with, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing that I'm doing or delivering to you today is offering financial advice. We recommend that if you ever start this, you start on demo accounts, never risk more than what you're willing to lose, and make sure you have decent risk reward, which we teach you within our trading space, by the way. So I'm just going to share my screen and jump over to a Forex chart. Let's go and look at something a bit more pretty. Here we go. Right, so basically this is a Forex chart. And on a Forex chart, you've got all of these things. Every single one of these vertical lines, my trading alarms are going off at the moment. Every single one of these vertical lines is called a candle. I'm just going to check my... Why is that going off? Okay, might possibly have a setup coming shortly. So each one of these vertical lines is called a candle. They all take 5 minutes to form on this because I'm on a 5 minute chart. All Forex trading is, it's currency pairs. So this is the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar. And basically, when this is all called price action, right? All of this, we term this as price action. So when price action is moving up, we can make money. If there's anything down, when price action is moving down, we can make money. When price action goes sideways, we tend to avoid it at all costs because you can get your backside handed to you on a plate very quickly. So we have something called a strategy that we utilize within the market so we can take benefit of the up moves and the down moves. And this particular strategy I developed this in 2024, and it utilizes what we call EMAs and a Bollinger Band. And all that means is now you can see there's extra lines on this chart. And all these lines tell me, I'm not going to go into detail, but they tell me when the price has done a certain thing, and then it gives me entry points, basically. So that's the real basics behind this. And then what I go through every morning when I come to the charts is I'm looking for certain things. So I want full alignment, and then I'm looking for what we call a breach of a Bollinger Band, and then a crossover of my EMAs heading in the right direction. So this morning, basically, I'm just going to run through some of these pairs. I've already got alarms on this. So this one has already breached, crossed, and come back. So I'm waiting for it to fully breach, which means come through this big fat grey band, which is a Bollinger Band, and then go up again. So I've got alarms set on that. Euro GBP, same thing. It's already run its course this morning for me. So it's had its breach, it's crossed, it's pulled back. Now I'm waiting again for a full pullback on that one. These words won't mean anything to you. Euro USD, it's not aligned. I'm just waiting for this thing to come back into alignment. GBP JPY, so this one as well. Just waiting for this. At the moment, it's on a deep pullback. So I'm just waiting to see what happens with alignment. It's just about to head in the other direction. I don't reckon it's going to go there for long, though, to be honest, before it's going to reverse back up again. So get rid of my trading alarms. Need to go and look at these USD CAD. I'm going to look at that now. I've just got an alert fire off. So USD CAD, this one as in an upward. It's had a breach, it's had a cross, and it's just pulled back to the 21. So I would be looking to trade this upwards. However, there's a couple of interesting points for me that says this is probably going to pull back deeper before it goes, so I'm not going to rush that one. USD Chef, same thing, just waiting for all of this to come into alignment before I even go anywhere near it. So you can see I'm not just diving into things, do you know what I mean? I don't just see price action move and think, panic, jump in the trade. This one's all fully aligned. Just would be waiting for this one to then make a cross back up here and targets up here somewhere. I think all these JPYs are going to be going up, but the 1 minute's just dropped outlet, so we don't touch that at the minute. Can you see it's dropping out and coming back in? So we have quite tight trading strategies on this. And just don't panic on anything. CAD Chef at the minute, the 1 hour is not showing in. Just curious to know what that 1 hour candle's doing. You won't understand a thing that I'm doing unless you are a trader. I'm just looking to see if that candle is heading in the right direction, which it sort of is, but it's got a bit of rejection, so not the best looking trade for me at the minute, even though it has just come off of the 21, which will mean nothing to a lot of you, but it's just going through here. What's the time? 8:30. So this one as well, Euro JPY is just doing what we call having a deep pullback. Same as the other JPYs, really, that one. So this is all I do in the morning, guys. I just have a look and go, what are things doing? So gold for me this morning, that would have been a nice trade. That would have been a lovely little trade, that one at 10 to 7. So it's had its pullback, it's breached this, it's crossed over, and then it's come in and tapped the blue EMA as well. So that would have been two nice trades on that. I was not out of bed at that time though, so I missed those. So I'm now waiting. Another one, odd share fall in alignment, but it's doing something particular with our granddaddy EMA running through the middle, so we won't be touching that. So there, that is a Forex chart for you guys, and that's a little bit of a look of a Monday morning and what I go through. So I've got a lot of alarms set. I am now going to go make myself a coffee, probably going to go and have a walk on my treadmill and wait until everything starts kicking off. So with this, patience really does pay. Discipline is the main thing that you have to get in your life to be able to become professional and successful at this. And once you can master those, then literally the world could possibly be your oyster. So if you've got any questions as well, we're hosting a webinar on this stuff tomorrow night. It's a free Zoom call. Jump on, come and have a look. Me and Lee are going to take everybody through the whole strategy, our platform that we have, and answer any questions anybody's got. So dispel a few myths about the environment. You know, you don't need your own money. You don't need to be a maths genius. Anybody can do it. You just need to be able to follow instructions and be disciplined. So there you go. Happy Monday morning, guys.